Well, hello to all my sunflower and diamond friends. Had to think for a moment. Let me scoot you back. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope wherever you are, your weather is nice. Today in Kansas, it is 84 with a wind from the east at 12 miles per hour. And before I go any further, welcome to my channel, and I'm Jackie Williams. I live in Kansas. So, oh my goodness, sorry I didn't get this posted at 2 like I wanted. I'm only taping it now and it's 3:14. It's been another crazy week. So, okay, first of all, let me do my prayer card. Oh no, what did I... Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Oh, there it is. Stuff I need to show you, but not yet. Okay, today's prayer card. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Romans 12:10. Okay. And today's inspiration card. Few things are impossible to diligence and skill. Great works are performed not by strength, but perseverance. Samuel Johnson. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all of the truth. John 16:13. So there we have it. Our prayer card and inspiration card. Excuse me. Okay, real quick, I want to read the comments from some of the things, my one WIP in chat, and I posted some diamond paintings that I found in my Walmart. Okay, first of all, Paula McNally 4126 said, beautiful. I have a lake beside me that I love to go to. This is very relaxing. So if you haven't checked out my community post, go check it out. I posted 2 pictures of a lake. It's called Clark Lake. Starlight Starbright 70 said, cute. Wish our Walmart would have those. Went to the city today, and at least they do have diamond paintings. Tanya, sorry if I say this wrong, Jamaris 8, she said, cute, thanks for sharing. And Bessie Curtis 5530 gave a heart, so thank you for the heart. Crafting Chef Diamond said, congratulations on reaching your 1-year anniversary. And if I'm right, it continues over here. And she says, sorry, it has taken me a while to visit the fun YouTube statistics. Goodness. And I'll have your package in the mail Monday. Enjoy your weekend. And yes, I did receive a package from Crafty Chef Diamond. So I'm gonna open that now to show you guys what she sent me. Oh my, that's a big package. So let me get into this. There we go. Oh, it opens nice. Let's see. Oh, it says fragile, handle with care. Warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. Okay, let's see what the happiness is. Oh, here we go. Oh my. Yep. Okay, here's a card. It says to me, release papers. Oh, cool. Okay, it says, "Hi, Jackie. Please accept my long delay getting this package to you. Happy crafting. Crafty Chef Diamond Laura is her name." Okay, diamond painting with Friends 2.0. Cool. That's her release papers. Ooh, that's a gold with, and here's purple. And this, it looks like it's kind of a lilac with some blue. Those are pretty. Thank you, Laura, for sending me these. I will have to definitely use those. Okay, now to show you what she sent me. I guess she had, I think, a traveling, I'm not for certain, y'all have to watch her videos, a traveling trophy that gave the thumbs up for like. Thank you for being awesome. Okay. And so she had extra, and I asked if I could have one. So I'm going to try, because I have the bad habit of not saying, give me a like. So if I figured when I do my videos, I'll have to set this so you can see. So every time you see it, give me a like. So it helps my YouTube channel. And she gave me 2 of them. Awesome. Thank you. I love it. All right. Then she sent me, ooh, sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. Ooh, okay. Oh, she sent me some cookies. Awesome. Thank you. And then it was funny, after I received the package, I went to my Facebook Messenger and seen I had a message from her, and she wanted to know what kind of cookies I like. Well, I'm not picky. I eat a cookie. I mean, it's a cookie. I eat it. And these are chocolate chip. Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And no, I am not sharing with my honey. Well, maybe half of a cookie. That's okay. Sometimes you don't need to know. I like this bag. That is cute. You may have to tell me where you got these, Laura. I love it. All right, so let's put these over here. Okay. All right. I'm not saying that you have to send me anything, but you ever need my mailing address just to send me a card, you have to request it, because I do not put that down in my description. Which I probably could, because I have 2 sheriffs who live on, well, one sheriff lives right next door, another one down the other block, and a police officer. So, but no, if you need my address, all you have to do is ask, and I'd be more than happy to share it with you. All right. I decided, I think I showed these once before, but you know what? It's been a while, so I thought, you know what? Let's just do it again. All right. Let me see here. Oh, I think this is it. In August, Diamond Grandma, who is Lynn Parrish, who lives in Mississippi, the home state of Elvis Presley, by the way. I am co-hosting with her on her event, and the one that she has for August is vintage. So I purchased me 2 ladies off of Amazon. So let me see here. Let me fold these the other way. And then I will get into diamond painting and talking about everything. So, okay. This is a pretty good, nice canvas. Alrighty. It is a 30 by 60 centimeter. Okay, 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is C, 5 is Z, 6 is a symbol of some sort, 7 is the letter A in a symbol, and 8 is D. So she is pink. Isn't she? Whoa, sorry. Isn't she just... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, here. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Isn't she pretty? She goes all the way down there. So, yeah. That is beautiful. I think I'm going to leave it out. I kind of cleaned up the area here in the corner because I wanted to, well, I was looking for these. I wanted to make sure I knew I had them, but I couldn't remember where. And it's like, you know what? It's June, 2 months, and then I need to have these. So, and then I want to get them kitted up because they're in the train. So, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow exactly, so this may be tomorrow's job. Well, maybe. Let's fold that over and see if this works now. So, it's not a full, it's a partial diamond painting kit, which is fine. It'll go pretty quick. Alrighty. Okay. Then here's the other one. Hello. And hold on a minute. The bottom half doesn't want to cooperate. Here's the other one, and it is a purple. Isn't that beautiful? And it has 14 colors, and 1 through 12, they're all uppercase letters. 13 is a symbol with the letter Y in it. 14 looks like, to me, an, you know, your eye, you know how you draw it like this, and it has the letter X in it. So, yep, and it's the same size, a 30 by 60. So, yep, is that one? No, that one don't have butterflies on it. Let me look here. They both have umbrellas. Yeah. The pink one does not have butterflies, but the purplish blue does. Okay, so those will be very pretty to do. Okay, so let me put these in here. The drills are crystals, so when I get started working on them, then I'll show them to you. All right. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to, I put it in my community post, but I know a lot of you don't maybe get to see it, which is fine, because sometimes I don't see you guys post anything in yours either, so just the way it goes. Anyway, Diamond Art Club had 50 new releases, and then they kind of released a few other things, and then they had something, was it Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere in there, for Father's Day. They had just 2, which is fine, but come on, you could have done better than that, I'm sure. But like I said, that's not for me to decide. Okay, let me lay this over here real quick, so it's out of the way. Okay, so I purchased 2 from Diamond Art Club, and I'm not going to tell you which 2. I'm going to give you a chance to put it down in the comments which ones you think I purchased. I purchased one from Father's Day, one of the 2, and then I think it was one of the 50, if I'm correct. So, put it down in the comments what you think, and then at the end, I'll let you know what I purchased. So, kind of anxious for them to come. And would you believe it? Let me see. Where's that book at? Hold on, guys. No, it's not here. Hold on. Ow. No. Well, I did have it. Where did it go? Well, that's strange. It was just here. Must have grew legs and walked off. Okay, I apologize for that. Sorry. I thought it was close by. Probably after I'm done with this, I'll see it and I'll say, yeah, I remember putting it there. Huh. Okay, anyway, so he's going through. I have a big tote. Then I have a small, it's where you get copier paper in. And so I kind of organized that. My big tote is pretty well full. That copier paper box is not completely full. It has a lot of the smaller ones in there. And then over here, I put the 2 Diamond Art Club, the Nativity, and the Statue of Liberty with the flag. And then I have another big one over there. And so when my 2 new ones come, I will put them over there also. And if I remember correctly, when I was going through, because I wanted to make sure I I'm trying to keep track, inventory. I think I have 43 diamond paintings. Like, okay, I didn't expect that. It's like, whoa. Alright, guys. I think I better take one of these out and set it up. That way you see it. That's very lightweight, but that's okay. Alright, now, let me get this situated. Alright, it's the number 8 I want to do. I hope everyone had a good week. Mine was just crazy. It was good, but it was crazy. You know, it's just what it is. There's not much you can do about it. Alright, let's put that there. And pour some diamonds in the tray. And I'm going to move this down so you can see. I'm working on my last supper yet. I'm going to pretty well work on this. And then in September, I'll probably take a break because I know Lee and Lenore of L&L Diamond Paint are going to have an event for 9/11. So I'll participate because I want to, trying to decide if I'm going to start on my big Statue of Liberty one or I have a small one. And something else. I know there's one other one, but I can't think. Whoa. That wax is just coming out all over the place. Alright. So, yep. Okay, so Sunday, we ended up going to this lake. It's called Clark Lake. It's down in the southern part of Kansas. And oh my gosh, this lake was absolutely beautiful. Both my husband and I think we fell in love with the lake. It was just simply beautiful. So, yep. I just fished off of the side of the, I guess you call it the bank, side of the lake there. I didn't catch anything. I was just practicing casting my line. I'm not very good at it, so I gotta practice. And then my husband had taken his boat, so he kind of boated around the lake, and it's a very, very big lake. He caught, what did he catch? I think he said a walleye, something else. He doesn't keep the fish. He throws them back, which is fine. That way I don't have to clean them. That would be his job, not mine. And he almost caught a big bass, but he got away from him, unfortunately. So yeah. And then we stayed until almost noon. Yeah, it was actually noon when we was just getting the boat loaded onto the, well, gosh dogs, onto the trailer. And like I said, it was noon. So we did that, and then we went and drove a little bit, not all the way around the lake because it's so big. And then we went ahead and left and headed back home. And Sunday was just absolutely beautiful outside. Oh my goodness. So, yep. And then, Monday is back to work week for us. Well, no. Monday we get a mental health day at work. Oh, let me move there. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. Is it interfering? Well, they may interfere. Okay. Well, I'll have to work at figuring that out. So anyway, we earn a mental health day at work. So Monday was mine because I had an eye doctor's appointment in the afternoon. But I also had to take my dad to Russell, which is, I want to say like 30 minutes from Victoria where he lives, to the hospital because he needed to get a CT scan. And so I get over there, and he goes, when we're done in Russell, we're running down the Great Bend. I said, what for? I kind of had a feeling I knew what, but it's like, what's going on? Well, he wanted to go down to that hearing aid place to see if his remote was in. And I said, well, why don't you wait until she calls you? No, I want to go down today. Okay. So we went to his appointment at Russell, and then we went down. We didn't run. We actually drove, but you know what I mean. So we drove down there, got there. The lady was with a client, and then when she was done, we was sitting, so we got up, and I went to the counter, and I said who I was and everything. I said, by chance, did his remote come in? She said, yes, it just came in. So I told my dad, it just came in. Aren't we lucky? I don't think he appreciated me too much on that, but oh well. It's like, Dad is very impatient. And when Dad wants things, Dad wants things. So, but it's all good. And then when we was done, it was like 10 till 11. And I knew he was probably getting hungry. So I said, we'll go eat lunch. And we was going to go to our one spot. It's a bar. But it just so happened they're closed on Mondays. And he couldn't understand why. I said, well, they're just closed. You know, they need a break too. So we ended up going to a restaurant called Perkins. And it just has everything. So it was really, we had excellent food. He had a chicken fried steak. I had a cheeseburger. And then we got free pie. And we both got coconut cream pie. Oh my gosh. I haven't had coconut cream pie in a long time. So, oh my, it hit the spot. It was so scrumptious. So, yep. Okay, then we got back to Victoria, and then I had to visit with Mom a little bit, and then I took off because I had to get to my eye appointment. And so did that, and my eyes are doing very well. She said nothing has changed. So I was excited about that. And then, so I'm keeping my glasses. The only thing I wanted to know was because I have that blue stuff for when you work on the computers, it's really wearing off. So I wanted to see, and to get just the lens, it's going to cost me $600. I said, okay, I got to put that on the back burner. I said, I'm making payments already to the dentist. And I said, I won't be able to this year. Hopefully next year. So we'll see. So, and then Tuesday was back to work. And then Wednesday. And then Thursday. It wasn't, like I said, too bad. It was pretty cloudy this week. We didn't have much sun, except today it's really out. Came out to show his lovely face to us, which I'm glad, because we're needing to see the sun. That's unusual for Kansas. Usually we have sun all the time, which I'm not complaining about. It's just, you get the warm weather and everything. Oh, I thought that was something in there. So, yep. And then yesterday was supposed to be my husband's surgery for his hernia. So, we're both off. Well, 8:15 yesterday morning, they ended up calling my husband first, and he didn't answer because he was in the bathroom getting himself ready because we had to be at the hospital by 10:30. Anyway, so they called my phone, and I answered, and I seen who it was, and I thought, what are they calling for? Well, unfortunately, the doctor's been called out of town, so we are not able to do his surgery today. We want to know, or is it okay to do it on Wednesday? Will that work for him? So, well, let me talk to him. So I had to go and talk to him because, and he goes, yeah. It's like, well, yeah, there's not much we can do, unfortunately. He wanted to get this done yesterday, but it didn't work out. So I ended up being off in the morning and went to work in the afternoon. And as soon as, we found out it was canceled, he went and got dressed and went into work. Because, he didn't want to be off, really, because he's going to be off. So, I hope Wednesday it goes so we can get that done. And I'll probably work on Thursday. He should be good because it's really all done by robot. So, that I'll just have to tell him before I leave on Thursday morning, just don't overdo whatever you want to do. So, and now we're here to Saturday. Okay, well, what's going on here? Why are you not wanting to lay down? I really haven't been able to diamond paint this week. I think maybe one day just for 5 minutes. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. So, whoa, slid off. I'm surprised they didn't all go flying. Well, yep. So that was my week in a nutshell. Not a whole lot of excitement, but a little bit. And then in not next week, but the following week in at work, we're going to start training for the new course system that they're going to implement at the credit union. My training day is Wednesday, June 18th. So, and that's all I know for now. That my day is June 18th. We train from 9 in the morning until noon. So God makes I go to bed early so I get a good night's sleep. So I'm ready to go. So. I may have to put money aside and purchase that vacuum pen, not the one with the tubing, the cordless one, I guess is what you want to call it. So, the rechargeable one. I think that's what it is. It's a rechargeable one. So, yep. I wouldn't mind trying it. See what it's like. It's funny, I have a whole tray here of diamonds, but I don't know why. I feel like I have to go find just the right one or something. I don't know what the deal is. There we go. Okay. This pen, the wax is, I don't know. Okay, let's go with my wooden one. Yeah, we got, I think it was Wednesday night we received some rain. So this, with us receiving rain, which is not bad, it's good, but unfortunately it's going to put harvest back maybe until the end of June, I think. And that's what my dad thought too, because the wheat is turning, but you know, the field is wet and you can't take these big combines in the fields, otherwise they'll get stuck. Then once you're stuck, you got to get another tractor to dig it out, or pull it out, should say. So, yeah, they're going to have to wait. Monday it was in the 90s and very windy, so that kind of helped dry it some. But like I said, we got rain Wednesday evening, and when that happens, your fields will get very muddy, and then you can't cut, because then it also ups the moisture content on the wheat. So, yep. So we think probably the end of June could be the possibility. Because I think this week we're only in the 70s, which will be nice. I'm kind of enjoying this, because this is towards the end of spring, because either it's the 21st or the 22nd where summer will start. So yeah, I'll take this weather. It is just simply nice. And our evenings, they're in the high 40s, low 50s, so it's nice and cool, good sleeping weather. It's like, Oh, today here in Ellis they had citywide garage sales. I didn't go out and check anything, but my neighbor across the street, there were two things put out, and the one item was a picture frame. So since it was free, I went ahead and got it, and I got it right over here. So, yep, it's a big one. So either the Statue of Liberty, maybe my nativity. It will depend. Maybe I can use. I mean, that's what I'll use it for. Is a big painting for one of the big diamond paintings. So it's like for free, and the frame looks really nice. So it's like I can't pass that up. So that's the only item I got. Gotta give these a little shaky so they lay flat. Or I should say lay flatty. Okay, what time am I? Okay. Time's just buzzing right along. Well, I think that's it for today. Like I said, husband's surgery will be Wednesday. I don't know if I'll get to do a WIP and chat. If I do, hopefully I can post it for 2, not much later than that, but you know, things happen, so can't always. You just never know. Put it that way. You hope you can do it at the time that you want and get it posted, but something always comes up, and that's fine. Oh, my husband mowed the yard. Let's see. I think he mowed it Thursday. Yeah. Either Tuesday or Thursday. Or was it Wednesday? I don't know. Oh, my goodness. So, yep. So the yard looks nice. Probably the next time it needs mowing, I'll probably have to do it because since I'm having surgery, I don't want him to do something and regret it. So I'll mow. I don't mind mowing. I just don't care to trim. So anyway, this is looking good. Oh, I took this with me on Monday because I wanted to show my mom. And I just kind of rolled it up. I didn't roll it up tight or anything. I just had it loosely rolled up. And then they have a long counter. And so I took it out and unrolled it and showed her. But I didn't take all the parchment paper off. But I did take one little bit so she could see. And she said, oh, okay. And then she goes, aren't you afraid those little things are going to fall off? I said, no. I said, it's a sticky canvas. They're sticking. I said, as far as I know, they're not going to go nowhere. Oh, okay. Are you sure now? I said, well, we'll find out, won't we? But nothing came off. If anything, I found a loose one in there, so... So, yep. Can't remember if there was anything else I really needed to talk about. I don't think so. Whoa. Only thing is, with it worn like this, it makes the stickiness on the canvas, the drills kind of move a little bit. Okay, isn't this weird? All the drills in here are pretty much upside down. Maybe with a few exceptions. Whoa, what jumped out of the tray? Mm. Whoa. It's funny how you pick up a diamond and you go to put it down, and then it's like it's not there. So it's like I didn't see it fall, but evidently it did. There we go. It's not wanting to line up very well. So anyway, that's about the week, and not much to report on my diamond painting life, only that I'm still working on this. And like I said, I think I only worked on it one time this week, or was it two? Hold on a minute. Got my paper here. Yeah, just two, because I did it on 6/4, which I think was Wednesday, and then today I'm working on it. So that was the only time I got to work on it this past week. I don't know. As soon as I got home, get supper done, and then he comes home, I just really don't know where the time goes to. I was like, because he gets home by 6:30, which I know that has a lot to do with it. And then by the time we eat and get done, it's 7 o'clock already. And then I do dishes, and if I need to do laundry, I do that. And yeah, it's just like, it just zooms right by. But I'm so glad we're having a lot of fun doing it. So, anywho, let me place just a few more down, and then I think that will be it. And don't forget to hit that like button, because it helps my channel. And if you want, you can write a comment down in the bottom. Oh, remember, try to decide which diamond painting you think I bought. Or which ones I bought, actually. That's how I should say. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so now I'll tell you which two diamond paintings I decided to purchase from Diamond Art Club. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Brrr. Not very good at that. Okay. Out of the Farmer's Day, oh my, the Father's Day, which was either the bass fish jumping out of the lake, or it was, I think the cute little, what is it? No, it's not a dinosaur. I think it's like an alligator, crocodile, something like that. Anyway, he was playing golf. So, out of that one, it was the bass fish jumping out of the lake that I purchased. So, yep. And I actually purchased that so I can work on it, and I'm going to give it to my husband. We'll see if he notices it. And then the other one I purchased was called Hero. And I want to work on that. That one is maybe what I could do for L&L's event for September. Will be the Hero one. So, well, if we don't go fishing, because actually here in Kansas, the first weekend in June is a free fishing weekend. So yeah, that means whoa, 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 whoa. I just put on the wrong diamond. Why did I do that? I do not know. So yeah, in Kansas, the first weekend in June is when we have a free fishing weekend. Means you don't need to have a license. You can just go and fish. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So like I said, I don't know if we're going to go fishing or not. He didn't say. He said, I'm undecided. I said, okay. It's whatever floats your boat, dear. Alright. Now, let's do this the right way. Pay attention, Jackie. Shame on you. Which I know I'm not the only one. There's others. Alright, let's get this. There we go. Now that's much better. It needs to be like a tan or what? No. Yeah, I don't know. Light brown, tan, something like that. That's what I'm working on now. So, with that, I am going to go ahead and close, or say I'm going to sign off. Unfortunately, I'm not going to sign off like the TVs where we have the colorful theme and playing the Star Spangled Banner, because one, I don't have that. Would be cool. Okay, I got this section done. Right here. Got all of this yet to do, and it's mostly 8s with a little bit of 1s in. Then I have right in this section. Oops, here, wait a minute. This is an 8, and that's what this is. So let's get that little drill down in there. He wants to run away, and I can't let him. So. Alright guys, I am going to say goodbye. Put these in my little baggie. Should say G. Hossafet. Okay, what number is this? Oh, that's 7. Okay. All right. I had to take my glasses off so I could see. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me and watching. I hope you had a good time listening. What's nice, you can either diamond paint and listen to me, or you can just treat this as a podcast and still listen to me. So anyway, so remember, do all the things. Give it a like. First you have to watch it, then you need to like it, then you can comment, then you can share it if you want. It's up to you. I'm okay with it. It is. Oh goodness, it is what it is. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, guys. Alright. Don't forget, give the like. Hit that like button down there. Yep, I am going to wish everyone to have a wonderful work week. And if you don't work, lucky you. So enjoy your week, because it does go fast anymore. Anyway, it seems like it to me. It's just like, didn't we just do this? Didn't we just do that? And you look and you go, yep, you did. But, you know, it's the way it goes. All right, guys. You have a wonderful week. And hopefully, I will see you next weekend and have a WIP and chat more on time. Like I said, this one's going to be not on time, but you know, it is what it is, the way things go. So, yep. All right, guys. See you next week. Bye. And love you all from Kansas.